understand me? First up, before I show you the the rings, I want you to like this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, okay? And let me give you all a story of how I was inspired to make these new rings right here. Okay, so females always inspire me, right? And I met this female recently in the spice market. She's also a vendor, and she sells her own she no, she sells ice cream, sorry. She has her own ice cream business. She sells she runs a little um parlor or pop-up at the spice market. So, I introduced her to the brand. She was a new face at the time. I introduced her to the brand and I showcased Marak to her, and we basically was interacting about the different things. So I'm always, interested in new ideas and stuff. So she looked at my rack. She tell me which one was the best one. But, well, the rack right here, she looked on this rack right here, and she, you know, she basically pointed out something that was the best one. I can't remember exactly what it was, and I would most time ask a female in the earrings which one is the best one, right? But I probably would get an answer. Most likely, she would probably choose something like this one, this gold, this gold one right here. I think she chose as the best one. And when she looked at the rest of the rack, she didn't see no rings at all. So she left with the suggestion that I make some rings. She just realized like, hey, you have bracelets. Well, you have earrings, right? You have earrings. You have bracelets. You have necklaces, right? All different sizes of necklaces. You have anklets. If you can see some anklets, you know, there's an anklet here. This wooden one right here is an anklet, you know. And if I could see some others, these are some anklets here, you know. So she see all different sorts, right? But one thing she didn't see was rings. Well, I do have a few, but I guess I didn't have it on the rack at the time. It probably was in my bag, or if it was on the rack, it probably was hiding and looking like maybe, you know, some like these things here, you know, similar to these. So she wouldn't know it's a ring exactly. So I was inspired by that. I was like, well, indeed, I need to expand my, you know, my merch. I need to expand my knowledge, and you know, I, I would have probably like to do this on stream. Where I show you guys how I do the research and how I design these. I research first. I watch some YouTube videos. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? So I just didn't do it the exact same way. I add my own spunk to it. I add my own vibe. You know what I mean? So yeah, if y'all um like this type of videos, if y'all have more suggestions, don't forget to leave it in the comment section for me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build an eco luxury community right here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, TikTok, even on the streaming platforms. So join wherever you can, whenever you can, and keep streaming Greens Era every day. You understand? Because that helps push the algorithm. That helps, you know, make our competitors know that we are serious about our business, and and basically that would help us create more revenue as well when more people know about us and more people request us for either personal designs or the order off of our rack. So again, if this is your vibe, if this is your content, also I do a podcast. It's on Spotify, right? So check out my podcast. It's called Greener World Podcast. I stream this podcast every Wednesday on kick.com/greens ear. And, I do that live every Wednesday. So I want you guys to go find my account. Some of the videos should be up. It lasts 7 days after I take it down, and I try to, and I basically put it on Spotify, and I also, before it goes down, I react it over on Twitch. So if you guys want to see my reaction to looking over the podcast, because so many was, so much things were said, so many ideas were spilled, so many suggestions, so many interaction, and it was a kickoff of this new season. I don't want to miss a day. I want to do this for at least to the end of the carnival season, 2 3 months. So guys, bear with me. Thanks for all the continuous love and support on all the channels, and keep supporting my eco luxury business. Okay, so let me go in and tell you guys now a little in depth about each one of the rings. Again, each one is different, you know what I mean? And I use two different types of wires, okay? So while I'm showing you guys and, you know, basically giving you guys a in-depth look of the rings, the big reveal, I want you guys to like the video, you know, subscribe, you know, hit the bell for me, please and thanks. All right. And in the comment section, let me know which one is your favorite. You understand me? So let's go into the video, big and serious. The first one I made, which one was the first one, guys? Make a guess and tell me which one is the first one. So we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. And I would say choose a simpler one, right? As my first one, because I only had to start simple first in order for me to get more intricate. You know what I mean? So yeah.